Unfortunately, I have to report that we're starting today with 20 warm-up burpees. This is all Cosmo's fault. He's writing the warm-ups.
Oh, Cosmo.
That's him, not me. So when you're ready to rock, let's get into 20 warm-up burpees. Any pace is fine with me.
Okay.
Slow, medium, fast, whatever. Cosmo's trying to convince you to sprint. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, Chris.
Good morning, Andre.
Hey, guy.
All right, so those of you getting close to being done with your warm-up burpees, the next thing we need is either a band or a belt or a towel, something to help you do a hamstring stretch. If you have nothing available, then we can just use the air. Cosmo's got a band here. You could use a sweater, a sweatshirt, blanket,
Okay.
Anything. We're gonna lay down and we're gonna start off with the banded hamstring stretch. So wrap that band around the bottom of one foot, pull up your leg. Your non-stretching leg can be out ahead of you, or it can be bent, whatever feels happy. We're going to spend about 20 seconds here. Nice innovation. Got some sweatshirts. Chris has a towel. Other Chris has a shirt, it looks like. I'm not sure what Cara's using. Looks like, oh, you have a band. How smart.
Yeah, I had to find it.
All right, so whatever leg is up in the air, I want you to pull it slightly across your body so we get into your IT band. You're just gonna pull it across your body a little bit, trying to keep your pelvis still flat on the ground. And what we should do is transition the stretch into your outer glute and kind of up the side of your leg. If you need to let your pelvis roll off the floor a little bit to find the stretch, you absolutely can. We just don't want you to fully flop over to the side. And then let's take that same leg, we're gonna open it up the opposite direction so we're in more of a straddle and get into the inner thigh here a little bit. Your leg can flop all the way over to the floor if that's what makes you happy. Oh, Chris, sounds like your dog wants to play.
Yeah, she really wants. I played with her earlier. It's okay. I'll play after.
All right, you guys, let's transition the band to the other foot. We'll go ahead and get the banded hamstring stretch first. I think Rosanna is trying to join us. If you can hear me, good morning, Rosanna. Chris, I've muted you, I'm sorry. All right. right, about another 10 seconds on this second leg, and then we'll pull it across our body for the IT band stretch. Nicely done, about 10 more seconds, and then we'll open it up for the inner thigh stretch. All right, guys, let's slowly roll out of our stretching. Ideally for warm-up, we have a pair of light-ish dumbbells. If we don't have that, one light kettlebell or one light dumbbell will suffice, and we'll make do. Starting off, we just need one object. Good morning, Rosanna. Hi. Can you hear me? Oh, there you are. So starting off, we just need one object, either a single dumbbell or a single kettlebell. We're going to start off by doing 4 Turkish Get-Up sit-up. So Cosmo's laying down on the ground. He's got his Turkish Get-Up start. He's going to go and sit all the way up on his butt and then lay flat back down. We're going to do 4 of these on each arm. So wherever you are, find your object. If you have no weighted object, you can find anything. Backpack, can of beans. I'm sure Cara has something interesting in her garage. So 4 of these Turkish Get-Up sit-ups on each arm.
Can of paint.
Can of paint, perfect. You gotta use what you got. After class, I'm gonna go home. I have this idea for how to build a ring row station in a doorway. So I'm gonna go test that. If it works, I'll tell everybody what it is. If it does not work, I'll tell you my war stories. So once we get 4 and 4, we're gonna stand up. You can grab either one of your objects or both. We're gonna get a single leg Romanian deadlift on each side. So we're standing on one foot. We have a slightly bent knee. We're trying to keep our leg nice and straight. We're gonna hinge forward, thinking about using just the hip. And then your object can either touch the floor or come close to the floor. That all depends on your mobility. Oh, 2 cans of paint. So this is 6 single leg Romanian deadlifts on each side. And then once we finish 6 and 6, you'll just need one object to do a snatch with. So we will do 8 dumbbell snatches on each arm. Kettlebell snatch, dumbbell snatch. Chris, if the lightest thing you have is that can of paint, we can just work a high pull rather than putting it all overhead.
Okay.
Really just trying to pick up the hips here.
Yeah, this is the one we're both said. Have some more variability.
Yeah, I'll build it in. Nice job. 8 on each arm. We're going to lay back down and get our Turkish Get-Up sit-up one more time. 4 reps on each arm. We do have Turkish Get-Ups going on for our workout today. We're just trying to prepare that. Nice job. We'll stand it back up when we finish our 4 and 4. This time we're going to change our deadlift up a little bit, so I'll wait till you guys are stood up. So whether you have one object or two, does not matter. If you had 2 dumbbells, we're going to do a sprawl, so a burpee with no push-up. So our feet go out, they go in, and then as we stand up, we'll deadlift. Hands down, out, in, stand up, deadlift. So if you have dumbbells, you can do the burpee on the dumbbells. If you have your cans of paint, you can do your sprawl and then grab onto the cans of paint as you stand up. We're going to get 12 of these. Perfect, Rosanna. Good idea. Yeah. And then when we finish, we're going to get 8 more dumbbell snatches on each side, alternating arms. Eight more snatches on each side.
We're switching stands.
Oh, on the way up. Nice job, guys. All right. So one little final dance for our warm-up. We're going to do some man makers, and so I'll talk about how you can do this with the stuff that I see that you have right now. So a true man maker would be with a pair of dumbbells or a pair of kettlebells. We go down to the bottom in a plank position. We do a push-up, a renegade row on one side, a row on the other side, a push-up, and then we'll pop it up into a squat clean thruster. If you have just one object, what you can do is push up, row your one object, and then switch sides. Push up, row, right? Then you'll stand up, you'll do a single arm squat clean thruster, and then you'll do the other arm single arm squat clean thruster on the next evolution. So let's get creative here. We have a total of 6 man makers. Ideally, each man maker has 2 push-ups, 2 rows, and a squat clean thruster. Nice, Rosanna. Oh, yes, that works great. Nice, Cara. So 6 man makers here, guys. Whew. Nice work. All right. I've got Cara done. I've got Cosmo done. Rosanna, for whatever reason, your screen is frozen. It looks like you're holding a really, really long plank. Oh, we lost her. She'll be back. There she is.
I know, I'm having problems.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we're all having problems, that is for sure. All right, guys, so I'm gonna pull up our workouts. I'm gonna pop it up on the share screen and I'll talk about it if you're having a hard time seeing things. So starting off with part A today, we're gonna do 5 rounds for quality and we'll try to stay on a similar pace to one another. We're starting off with 3 Turkish get-ups on each side. Anything you have, whatever weight you have, this will work. If all you have is something that feels too heavy, we can reduce those numbers, or we can get innovative and find something a little on the lighter side. We have 10 single leg Romanian deadlifts on each side. That could be done with 1 object or 2, whatever you have, that does not matter. So either a single dumbbell, a single kettlebell. You could do this also with a barbell holding on with both hands as opposed to just 1. And then we have 10 single arm bent rows on each side, which is to give us some pulling stimulus. For part B, we've got an alternating dumbbell snatch and hand release push-ups. So a prescribed version of this workout would probably be 35 pounds for women and 50 for men. We'll get as close as we can and we will use what we have. If we don't have dumbbells or kettlebell, that works, but we do have a barbell. We could do like a hang power snatch for this rather than the dumbbell snatch. That would work great as well. And then similarly, the hand release push-up. So what I'd like us to do is take a minute to collect the things we need, get our station set up, and then we'll kind of start this all together. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Chris, I'm gonna unmute you just in case. Are you all good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Perfect. Chris,
I don't have a
what
ton
are
of
you doing
overhead
there?
clearance in here, Amanda.
Say it again.
I don't have much overhead clearance.
Okay.
Like, it's like I'm in a low ceiling
Yeah.
in the garage.
So can you go overhead at all with your dumbbell?
Well, hi.
if you're really precise.
Yeah, I could go between the beams.
The other thing you could do is start the Turkish get-up, right? So you get yourself up to this position, then front rack, stand up, go back, push it back overhead, and then come down. So if you're feeling
Okay.
like if it's too tight on space, just do the stand-up portion in a front rack. That's plenty hard.
Yeah, I see more of part B.
Oh, for the snatch.
Yeah.
Well, we could do clean instead, a single arm dumbbell clean, right? And just kind of pop it up, switch hands, pop it up, switch hands.
Okay, maybe I'll do that.
Plenty of work. Yeah. All right, guys, so if we're ready to rock, let's get into our first set of Turkish get-ups.
How many rounds?
How many rounds?
Yeah.
We're doing 5 total rounds for quality, but it's starting off with 3 Turkish get-ups. So 3 Turkish get-ups on each side. Let's get rocking.
Okay. Go see Katie.
Maya. Come on. Hey. Good. Let's see. I know. You don't want to go home. Woo! Cardio Turkish Get-Ups. So after 3 and 3, we're going to get into our 10 stiff leg, single leg deadlifts on each side. So if your dumbbell is on the heavy side and it's making you go off balance, you could hold it with both hands on either head to even yourself out a little bit. Otherwise, we can hold it the single arm version that we always do. 10 on each side here. And then since we have a few rounds for quality, you guys can play around with holding the alternate arm to the working leg, and you can try the same holding arm as the working leg. We can do that differently. Nice work. After 10 and 10, we're going to get into that single arm bent row. Woo. Preferably, your non-working hand is just hanging below you, so you're really having to use your posterior to hold this body shape. So let's get a really, really flat back. Stick your butt out so that you're engaged like you're in the middle of a deadlift, and then pull from there. 10 per arm. Nice job. Nice, Chris. Whitmore, make sure your back is nice and flat. There you go. And then we finish those bent rows. We're back for another set of Turkish get-ups. Ooh, Cosmo's changing out his equipment in here. Ah, yes.
Having flashbacks of that 50 Turkish get-up time.
Yeah, that was brutal. I failed quickly. 3 Turkish get-ups on each side. When we finish the 3 Turkish get-ups, we're back on to the single leg Romanian deadlift. So I really want everybody to think about really, really flat back. I do not care if the dumbbell or whatever weighted object touches the floor. I care about you levering down like you're one flat board. Oh, Cosmo's dying in here.
No shirt.
I know, what are you thinking, in a long sleeve? It's like summer weather out here. Nice work. 10 single leg deadlifts on each side, and then 10 bent rows. Nice, Cara, that looks good. Make sure you're locking your shoulder down so your trap is not coming up to your ear. Think about pulling the dumbbell down to your ribs, lower ribs. Yeah, that looks great. Nice, Cosmo. I know, Cara, you're lapping us here. Good job. Keep going. Nice, Rosanna. As these bent rows get hard, avoid the funky chicken neck. It's hard not to, especially when we're doing high rep and we don't have our other hand to help us. Really think about isolating those lower traps. And then Chris Whitmore, since you just have the barbell in there, you could play around with mixing your grip, so supinate your grip, and see if that helps give you a little bit more of that low trap feeling. On the next round, see what it does.
Okay.
All right, so Cosmo's kicking off round 3 here. Cara's probably close to finishing round 3. Chris is kicking off round 3. Rosanna's on the get-ups also. That looks good, Cara. Lock those shoulders back. Nice, Chris. Come on, buddy. Woo, he's tired. Nothing like warming the body up with Turkish Get-Ups.
Real challenge is Turkish get up in a straight line.
Just straight
So you
line.
start here, and over there, turn it around.
Nice work. After our get-ups, we have our single leg deadlifts. Woo, good save, Cosmo. Nice job. After those single leg deadlifts, we're on the bent rows. Rosanna, are you starting round 3 or round 4? All right, got it. Nice, Cosmo. Nice, Cara. Nice, Chris. Pull your shoulders down and back. There it is. That looks great. Nice job, guys. All right, Cosmo's getting ready to start round 4. I think Rosanna's finishing 3. Chris Whitmore looks like he's starting round 4. Cara's on round 5.
4.
Oh, you're on 4?
Yeah.
That's good. Cosmo's relieved to hear that.
Not competitive.
Yeah, not like he's trying to win or anything. Nice, Chris B. That's it, Cara. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Keep your shoulders pinned back as you hinge forward. Much better. That's it. Good job, Cosmo. I didn't forget about you.
That's self-supportive.
Woo! Still more. Still more.
What the heck?
Nice job, Chris Byrne.
Oh.
Good work, you guys.
Am I going too slow?
No, you're doing great.
Because I'm going as fast as I can. This thing's heavy.
I know, right? It's tough.
Unless you want me to switch to my 10-pound.
No. I know, it's funny. We either have like a really, really light kettlebell in here or a 10-pound dumbbell, or the lightest dumbbell we have is 45. So I've been doing all the workouts with that. And hopefully I'm getting stronger because I'm throwing it around an awful lot. job, guys. Good work. All right, Cosmo is starting round 5. He is excited. Kara's on round 5. It looks like Chris Whitmore's starting round 5. I think Rosanna and Chris B are finishing round 4. Nice work, you guys. Looking good. So tired. Cosmo.
Inside with a good leg with that on.
Oh, yeah. Balance it out. That's it, Kara? Nice, Chris Byrne. All right, we've got Chris on round 5. Other Chris is on the deadlifts. Nice, Cosmo. Yeah.
Same arm, same leg. So.
You think so? Nice, Rosanna. Good work. Nice, Cosmo. Woo! Mic drop. All right, I've got Kara done, Cosmo done, Chris Whitmore done. Rosanna and Chris are finishing up, and then we'll transition into part B. So for those of you who are done, I'm gonna pop the workout up one more time just so that you guys can start getting yourselves prepared, warmed up. Chris and Rosanna, feel free to finish. We have time. So here are the reps for part B, 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. So we go up and back down. That means that we're not doing all of those reps on each arm. It's a total of 10 alternating, a total of 20 alternating, and so on. The hand release push-ups, if we need to modify those down onto our knees, we absolutely can. I'm gonna give a demo of what I want that to look like in terms of just making sure that we're in the best plank position possible. And then, you know, Chris Whitmore, as I said, if you wanna just do a kettlebell clean or a dumbbell clean, whatever you have in there, that will work just fine. Rosanna, if you can hear me, if your dumbbell is too heavy to do all of those snatches, we can think about reducing the reps on the snatches for you if you feel like it's just too much.
Yeah, I might take the reps down too.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah, it's a lot.
for the weight I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get like a 50 or a 55?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 is
So you could do
blue
something,
kettlebell is all I have.
you know, if you feel like 20 reps is the most that you want to do, something like 10, 15, 20, 15, 10 on the cleans, and then do the you know, same number of push-ups or reduce the push-ups as well, whatever you're feeling like is a good idea for you today.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So for the hand release push-up, if we're going down to our knees, the best way I would say about starting is lay totally flat on the ground first, right? Pick up your hands and then push up so that we make sure that we are in a nice flat plank position. Often what happens on knee push-ups is we get into this kind of tabletop position and we'll touch our chest to the ground, but our butt never lowers, the butt stays high in the air. So I think it helps if we start on the floor, and then that kind of gives us our rhythm, making sure that we're laying all the way flat. If we're doing the hand release push-ups on our feet, we want to try to stay active at the bottom, which is obviously going to make this a little bit harder. So we don't want to come all the way to the floor, totally like lay on the ground and then push ourselves back up. We're trying to keep our thighs off the ground as much as we can, you know, maintaining a very good plank position. So 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. Let's give everybody a minute or two to transition. Make sure that we have warmed up our reps, warmed up our weight that we plan on using. Ask any lasting questions we might have. There's two ways of doing the dumbbell snatch. We can do the hammer version. So between your feet, the dumbbell is pointing lengthwise, or the dumbbell is facing sideways between your feet. Either of those versions work really well, just as long as we're keeping the dumbbell nice and close to us on the way up, as opposed to swinging it way out in front of us. For the lighter dumbbell work, prefer the hammer version because it's easier for me to change hands that way because it kind of goes side to side rather than having to drop one into my hand and then re-rotate. So if you've never practiced that and you want to give it a few goes, you're welcome to. Rosanna, are we back at work now?
Yeah, start without me if I'm not ready, okay?
Okay. All right, so last chance for water, tying your shoelaces, getting a warm-up rep here and there. When we get going, I'm going to mute everybody so that you guys can kick on your music if you want. I'll have the big clock running. I'll try to yell out your times if I can see that you finish. All right, looks like everybody's pretty close to ready, so we're going on mute.
Hey, Amanda. Question. Is it 10, 20, 30, 20, 10? Is that the rep scheme? Oh. Oh.
Chris, I realized that my camera was on mute when I just said that. 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. All right, here we go, everybody. We are gonna start this thing with the dumbbell snatch in 10 seconds. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Snatches. Nice, Cosmo. Nice, Chris Byrne. Nice work. Yeah, Cara. 10 reps, and then the hand release push-up. After your 10 push-ups, you're on to 20 reps of the snatch. Nice work. Flat back at the bottom. Do your best to keep your chest up, butt down. Nice job, guys. After your 20 snatches, you're on to 20 hand release push-ups. Yeah, Cosmo. Nice, Rosanna. Nice, Chris Whitmore. Way to rep those out. Yeah, Cosmo. Say it again.
So I can't get my hips up.
Yeah. Is the knee? Or just because it's hard?
A little bit of both.
Nice, Carla. The middle of your sandwich is 30 reps. Good work. Nice, Cara. That looks great. Keep it up, Rosanna. You're gonna have to go find that, Cosmo. 30 hand release push-ups is going to probably be the worst part of this workout. Break it up, 1 rep at a time. Nice work, guys. Keep plugging away. Woo. Nice, Chris Byrne. Good work. Yeah, Chris Whitmore. Good work, guys. Doing great. We are a little over 5.5 minutes into this thing. Yes, Cosmo. Way to go. Nice, Rosanna. I see Chris and Cara doing their push-ups also. All right, Cara's back on the dumbbell. Cosmo's on the dumbbell. Chris, and Rosanna are repping out their push-ups. You got it. Nice job, guys. We are 7 minutes in. You got it, Cosmo. Nice work. Yeah, Cara? Keep it up, Chris. Couple reps at a time. There we go. Nice, Rosanna. Yeah, Chris. Dumbbell cleans look good. Nice, Cosmo. Cosmo's getting his 10 reps done here. Almost there. And is that it? No, not yet. 2 more. 3 more. Nice. Cosmo finishes in 8:51. Cara looks like she's on her 10. Nice job, guys.
Nice, Cara.
Nice, Rosanna.
Let's go, Chris. Chris's.
The Chris's.
Yeah, Rosanna.
Yeah, Rosanna, making that thing look light. Great work, guys.
Yeah, Rosanna. Let's go, strong.
All right,
feet.
Cara's done, it looks like. 950.
Nice, Cara.
You got it, Rosanna? Couple more. Yeah, Chris Whitmore, last set.
Yeah, Rosanna.
Nice, Rosanna, about 10:15.
Oh, Chris is racing.
Yeah, the Chris and Chris show. Nice work, guys. All right, Chris B, let's rep out those push-ups. Chris Whitmore's on push-ups too.
Nice, Chris.
Just over 11 minutes here, guys. Oh, it looks like a tie. Oh no, Chris Burns has one more. Your little heads popped up on our screens at the same time. We're just about at 11:20 here.
Nice, Chris.
There it is.
You got this, Chris. Keep moving.
Good work, Chris. You're almost there. All right, Chris Burns gonna pump out his 10 snatches here.
Yeah.
Let's cheer him on, shall we? Get into it, Chris.
Nice.
Nice work. Almost home. There it is. Good transition. Final 10 push-up.
Yeah, strong
Love
finish.
it.
Woo!
Good job, Chris. We can't see you. There you are.
Yeah, he keeps push-upping in and out of the camera.
Good job, Chris.
Done. Nice job, Chris. You are 13 minutes on the dot. Good work. All right, guys, I'm going for unmute. It is 11, so if anybody needs to bail, you guys are welcome to. I'm going to keep us going for another 5 minutes. If you'd like to stretch, we'll hit a couple of quick stretches together and then call our day good. So if you'd like to stretch, what we're going to do is lay down on our back. We're going to get into a figure 4. So we're going to cross one leg over the top of the other. Cosmo, it seems like we can see you. Yep. You're going to grab onto your bottom leg and pull it up to you. So reach in between your legs here. Grab onto your hamstring. And then kind of pull it up and in. Yeah. So Cosmo's in this figure 4 pose. Any variety here will work. If you want to use a wall or a box, or grab on with your hands. Pigeon pose works as well. I like this one though because your lower back gets to lay flat on the ground. Nice work. Go ahead and switch legs. So you're going to unwind, recoil yourself up, and then pull up on that bottom leg, pulling that up and into you. Yeah. Ooh. All right, we're gonna let this one go. Whatever leg is down on the floor, I want you to straighten it. We're gonna do a supine back twist. So you can cross your knee over your body or a straight leg over your body. So we're laying flat. Cosmo's grabbing onto his outside leg with his opposite arm. And then I'm gonna ask for your trailing arm to be out to the side with your palm facing the sky so that we open up your chest a little bit. Let that lower back release here a little bit.
Thanks, Amanda.
Bye,
Bye.
Rosanna. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and switch sides, everybody, into your other side, supine back twist. Nice job, guys. Couple more breaths here, and then we're going to lay flat on our stomachs for our last stretch. All right, go ahead and spin yourself over. We're going to get into the cactus pose. So you're going to have one elbow at a 90-degree angle. Ideally, your elbow is a little bit higher than your shoulder, and you're going to rock onto that side, kind of like a scorpion twist, but we're getting into our pec here. You can use your non-working hand to help you push to the side. You can straighten it, bend it, whatever it needs to do to help you stretch your one pec after all those push-ups. And then let's head to our final side. So readjust your elbow. Make sure that you're at that 90-degree angle. Maybe walk your hand up a hair and then twist to the other direction. All right, nicely done, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Cosmo might not be getting up off the ground here.
Those push-ups are terrible.
Woo!
Yes.
Nice work, guys.
Thanks for
Thanks,
joining
Amanda.
us.